Welcome all celestial beings. Today let's talk about sound and the benefits of sound. So, did you know that even simply just humming had health benefits as well as spiritual benefits? Stay tuned because we're going to go into it further. Hey guys, welcome back. How you guys been? I hope you've had a great week. And if you haven't watched the last 2 Wednesday videos, make sure to watch that because that actually tunes into what we're discussing now and what we're going to continue discussing. So 2 weeks ago, we discussed movement and the importance of moving your body and how that brought you health benefits as well as spiritual benefits. And then we spoke last week about the benefits of breath work and how that helps us spiritually as well as with our health. Today, I want to get into humming and sounds and how we can use that to benefit us with our health as well with our spirituality. So, without further ado, my name is Bebe. I'm a holistic lifestyle coach, a mentor in the law of attraction, and a psychic. And let's just go ahead and jump right into this. So, let me start by talking about the basic humming. And humming, when I'm talking about, I'm not talking about anything fancy, anything crazy. I'm literally just talking about hum. And you can even do that silently, like hum. You know, it doesn't have to be something you project out. You can do it silently. And what that will do is bring all kinds of health benefits. So I wanted to make sure that I didn't forget any, and so I wrote them down. Okay, so here are some of the benefits. Some of the benefits that you can get from humming is it can reduce your stress levels, which obviously means that you are increasing the feeling of calmness in your body, which altogether helps with anxiety, and it's actually even been known to help with certain levels of depression. So if you're experiencing any kind of stress, any kind of anxiety, any kind of depression, which most people are experiencing some form of either stress or anxiety or depression, just humming to yourself in the car, you know, a couple minutes a day, your favorite song, whatever it may be, even that was going to bring you benefit. And you don't even have to concern yourself with, you know, trying to get to a certain frequency or concern yourself with trying to do anything special or be in any specific position or anything like that to gain those benefits. Another thing that it does is it lowers your heart rate and your blood pressure, which I guess it's, you know, is part of the whole process. Like when you are reducing your stress levels, you're reducing that cortisol, you're lowering your blood rate levels, you are actually inducing peace within yourself. It also, in coherence with that, actually also increases oxytocin, which means it improves your mood. So if you find yourself having a bad day or something just happened that really irritated you, this is also a time that you want to go ahead and do some humming, because this humming is going to benefit you in that way, where it's going to actually help increase, like better your mood and make you feel just better overall, and let go of all that irritation, things that just bugged you at the moment. So in my opinion, the most important part of this whole thing, that what humming can do for you, if done properly, done correctly, which I'm going to explain to you what that means, which is simple things. You don't need money, you don't need anything. It's something, a tool that you have with you at all times, okay? It's the fact that done correctly, humming and breath work put together can increase your nitric oxide chemical. And what that does is it's antifungal, antiviral, and antibacterial. It literally is all three. So it's like super helpful for our immune system. It actually really boosts our immune system. So with that put together, I want to bring something else up to you. So I'm a therapist, I've told you guys before, and what I do is when I'm massaging on people or when I'm working on people, I do have them take deep breaths. Why? When you're breathing in properly through your nose and out through your nose, you are increasing oxygen in your system. This oxygen goes to whatever part of your body it needs, bringing those blood cells, red and white blood cells, to that sections of your body to help heal that. So it literally will reduce your pain level. So have you ever noticed, like, you get hurt, you stub your toe, and you're like, oh, and then you're like, and then it starts actually to feel better? That's why. So this is a huge thing that is something so simple, something that we already do naturally. But now that we know, if you become aware of it, you can choose when to use it, how to use it. So here is the proper way of humming to get all these health benefits that you're already getting with normal humming, but you're going to make it even better and more powerful, more potent if you do it this way. Okay, so normal humming, humming a song you like. Okay, now let's do it with the breath work, right? If you notice there, not only did I hum with the sound of M, right? I also did not exhale through my mouth. I inhaled and exhaled through the nose and hummed the whole way through. It has been tested, and there is actual records out there, statistics that show that doing this, even just a couple minutes a day, can actually help with allergies and clearing those allergies, and not just that, but reducing the swelling so that you don't experience as much of the running nose and the itchy, watery eyes and all those other symptoms that we get. So I want you to think of intaking air through your nose as a filter that really does help clear the things out that don't benefit you, that can help you get sick. So breathing through your nose will reduce the chances of you getting sick. And now adding the humming to it will also increase all the other benefits so that you're able to not only reduce the chances of getting sick, but also increase your immune system to improve that altogether. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that just like amazing, the benefits that something so simple, so free has, that you can use at any time of the day whenever you desire? So I want you to take that in. Now, let's do this little turnaround and let's talk about the spiritual benefits of humming. Okay, so again, I wrote it down because I don't want to get it wrong. I want to make sure that I'm giving you guys the accurate information. So when it comes to humming and spirituality, it is known that it can be used to enhance your spiritual experience. It is known that it can be used to balance your chakras, your energy centers. Some people even call it like opening your energy centers, but in reality, they're always open. It's just whether they're more like not closed up, but more active or not active. You know, it's how the frequency is moving versus where it's closed or not. So when people are referring to a chakra being closed, what they mean is that the frequency, the movement of the energy is just not very smooth, right? Or is not very coherent to the way it should be moving. But when it's open, then it's flowing naturally, it's flowing in a way that can benefit you. So that's kind of the difference. So I like to say more about balancing our energy centers versus opening and closing, but people understand it that way, so you might hear me explain it in that manner. All right, so let's start with the sounds. And oh, I also want to let you know that next week we're going to be learning a little bit more about the chakras. I'm trying to give you guys this in bits and pieces so that you guys can put it all together. And then we're going to do a video and even a class that you can participate in where we're going to be using all these techniques to help you manifest things that you want in life as well as improve your health in the process. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so let's start with the root chakra. So the root chakra would be right around your private areas, around that area, right? In the root chakra, we're going to want to use the Lam. That vibrational humming frequency vibrates at 258 hertz. You can also find on YouTube plenty of videos where you can find like specific to that root chakra vibrational frequency to help you balance and clear that section out. That is also going to be true about all the other ones that I mentioned, okay? So now the next one is going to be Vam. Okay? And when you want to make these sounds, you want to make sure that your tongue is just laying on the bottom of your mouth just very comfortably. And you are focusing on the sound. You should feel it like vibrate on your lips. You should feel it, the vibration in those parts of the body. What I want you also to do is use your intention. I want you, when you're thinking of each and every one of these chakras, to place either your hand there or place your intention there, that is where you want to feel the vibration that you are making with those sounds of those humming vibrations, okay? So that would be the sacral. And the sacral is right around, would be like your stomach, your lower stomach area. That would be where you would try to experience that vibrational sound of Vam. All right? And that one vibrates at 285 hertz. If you want to look that up on YouTube to find music that will help you open that up. Then we have Ram. Ram is the solar plexus. So solar plexus is right around here, around your diaphragm area, right under the heart, okay? So right in this general area. So in there, we have Ram. So this is what that sounds like. Ram. And after the R, I automatically dropped my tongue and I went down, so that way that you want to lower the sound. So you don't want to be high pitch. You want to be low pitch. So it's Rum. Okay? And again, you're going to feel that in your lips. You're going to feel that in your body. And it can take some practice as you get used to it. But you will see that it will help you. Eventually, you will feel that vibration going through. Okay? And that one vibrates at 325 hertz if you want to go and check that one out. All right? Now let's go with the heart. For the heart, we have Yam, right? So it's like kind of like when you're saying amen, like that. Okay? So you want to go Yam. Okay? So that's the sound that you want to look for when you are trying to reach that vibrational frequency to help you with balancing and opening up that heart chakra, which is located right around your heart center. Okay, and that is 343 hertz if you want to look that up, again, for the sound frequencies of music that will help you with that in meditation. Now let's move on to the throat. So throat, it's spelled H-A-M, and it sounds like this. Hum. And that frequency, again, is kind of like the amen when they were, you know, in when they're doing prayers and the church and stuff, and they say amen, right? That's the sound that you want to go for. That's the vibration that you want to go for. Okay, and that is focusing on your throat chakra, and that is 383 hertz if you want to look that one up. Now, if you're wondering more about these chakras, don't forget next week I will be giving a video about what the chakras are, you know, which ones, where they're located, and just tell you like what they do, you know, tell you what they govern, give you a little more information on that so that you better understand this. But I wanted to give it to you in bits and pieces so that you're able to grasp the information. Okay, and then now we look for the third eye. The third eye would be right around here, right? Your third eye, right where your pineal gland would be. And that sound is Om. All right, and that is the sound that you want to try to match when you are trying to open up your third eye. The hertz for that is 432. Now for our crown chakra, that one is not in our physical body, that one's above our body, and our crown chakra is like our spiritual connection to our higher power. And our crown chakra is so like just like amen, right, without the N. All right, just like that. That is the sound frequency that you want to try to match. And for that crown chakra, it's 486 hertz that you want to look into so that you can try to open up that chakra. Something that I do want to go back to about the health benefits that I actually missed, and it just popped into my head because all these mantras will also do exactly that. And I want you to know, not only can you get it by doing it with these mantras, you can also get it by the basic humming. Is if you find yourself having physical body aches, and this one's a new one, I didn't know about this one. I actually recently just learned this one, trying to make sure that I had all the information properly to you know, introduce it to you guys, to get you guys more familiar with it. I learned that it can also help with pain, like, and I don't mean like through the breath work part. I mean the humming itself can help reduce, like if you're feeling like a stiff neck, you know, you'll notice that your humming starts like to like cut through. I actually tried it last night, and as I was humming, I was like like I wasn't able to get a very thorough hum through, you know, going hum. I couldn't do that last night because I was experiencing a lot of pain in my neck just from, you know, like sleeping the wrong way and things like that, just tightness. And then after doing that a couple times, like within less than a minute, I noticed that my neck was not bothering me as much. And I also noticed that my humming actually went through smoothly, and I was no longer going hum, you know. So watch out for these two things. If your humming is cutting, then you know there's still something you need to work through, okay, in that area. And then the second thing is if your humming is high pitch, it's also needing to work through something that it's avoiding. So we want to make sure that our humming, our mantras are all lower vibrational frequencies in the sense of how we are actually producing them. So hum versus as an example, right? You know, so that's something that I forgot to mention, and I'm glad I got to mention it before I wrapped up this video, because that's something that is important for you to know and keep with you for whenever you decide you want to put this into practice. But do start practicing this in the car, in the house, wherever you like, even at work. You can start practicing this and you're going to find that your stress levels are going to reduce. Your mood is going to improve. You're going to start noticing health benefits if you do it more regularly, you know, and depending on how committed you are to it, you can really make some significant differences in your life with it. It's just going to depend on how often you want to do it, for how long you want to do it, things like that. But I will leave that up to you to do further research and go into it if that is something that you are interested in. So that will be all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I'll be here providing you celestial guidance. Bye, guys.